Hello everyone, welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. This is a response to something I saw today. I was out. I had posted a video, an update on my Stewart here. And what I was doing, you know, the weathering that I was doing on it and such and so forth. I posted it up and then I went out with my wife. We went and got some dinner. And I got back and I saw a video from Alex Modeling. And he was, you know, he sent me a message, but I was out, so I couldn't, you know, when you're with mom, I try to leave the modeling alone when I'm with the wife. But anyway, I got back and I saw a video the brother posted. Now, he was asking my opinion on his Stewart tank. And for me, that was incredibly humbling, because this is a man that I consider one of the heavyweights. This is a man whose work I respect immensely. This is a man who to me is one hell of a modeler. And for him to ask me my opinion on something, I was deeply humbled. So for you, Alex, I didn't look at anything. You asked what I used as reference. I didn't use anything as a reference. All I did was here. I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to show you what I used. Be right back. Okay, Alex. This is what I used for my tank. And in the order I used it. I primed my Stewart with this color right here. A German red brown from Vallejo. This is what I primed the entire tank with. Once that dried, I gave it a few coats of medium yellow. Model Air, Vallejo Model Air RAL 1023, medium yellow. It's not like a regular yellow. It's not as bright. It's more of a mustard yellow. I shot the whole thing in that, the whole model. I coated it in 2 coats of yellow. And then I let that dry. And then I coated it, I gave it a pre-shade of just straight black. The Vallejo RAL 9004 black. I went in and just pre-shaded in black. I let that dry. And then I went in with light coats, very light coats, you know. And I built up my coats of olive drab. The Vallejo olive drab. This one right here. RAL 7013. RLM M81. This one right here. The olive drab. I went over it a few times with this. Very light coats. My air pressure at 20 psi. And just lightly coated it. Let that dry. Then I went and I did a post shading. As you can see, the post shading all in there. I went in with a post shading. I added some white, some Vallejo white, or model color. Oh, I'm sorry, Model Air white. I got it up there. I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong bottle. But the Model Air white, and I added it to this. I put 4 drops to 10 drops. 4 drops of white to 10 drops of olive drab. And I just went in, and right where the yellow was, here, I went in and just very lightly, again, at 20 psi, just very lightly, right over the yellow. Let that sit for a little bit. I then added 3 more drops to it, and just very carefully, like right in here, I dry brushed it. Right there. On certain parts to get it to pop. There. Right in here. You know, just parts that sit up. Alongside the barrel here. So I dry brushed that. I took the initial olive drab and the white that I had mixed up, that I had done my post shading with, added a few more drops, 2 more drops of white in it, and that's how I got that color there. Right there. And then I shot the whole thing with Future. I went over it with Future 3 times. Now you'll see the video. You'll see me doing it with the Future. The Future, I laid the Future down at 20 PSI. Laid it down. Thin coat. Set it down. Thin coat. Set it down. Thin coat. Mine is also shiny, Alex. I'll go over it with a satin varnish once I start with weathering it. Now I got, you can see there, I got all the weathering products together. I'm not using all of those, but I'm using some of them. So let me flip this back around. So there you got it, brother. That's what I did. I didn't have any, I looked online and everything I saw online was black and white. I don't have any reference material, so to speak. All I did was went and I added, again, Vallejo. That's what I primed it with. Let that dry. 2 coats of this, 2 to 3 coats of this. The medium brown, not yellow, not the regular yellow, the medium yellow. Regular yellow is too bright. Pre-shaded it with black, and then I put my olive drab on. Once I shot the olive drab, I let that dry. I added some white to the olive drab, and then I post-shaded it, and then I added some more white to the mix that I already had, and then I dry brushed on the certain spots to give it that highlight. I wish there was something else to it, brother, but that was it. You can still do it with yours. You can, whatever base color you used, Alex, add white to that base color, and just in the little, here, let me get something to point with. And all these little areas here, like here, up in here, you can go in there and just add some highlights. Back in there, you can add the highlights. Here, same thing. Right in there, just add all the highlights in there. Brother, you got some incredible fucking talent, man. Excuse my language. You are an incredible modeler. This is nothing different than what, you know, at least for me. I used to paint motorcycles. That's why this came easy to me. I still have trouble. I ask people like Cohen. I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of Japanese videos. I don't understand what they're saying, but I can see what they're doing. So if there's anything else I can help you with, brother, I'm deeply honored. I'm deeply touched that you would ask me for help, me of all people. If there's anything I can do for you, brother, you just reach out, man. I'm here. You know how to get a hold of me. If you need my text, my phone number, you want to Skype, whatever you want to do, you let me know, brother. You know, I can learn from you. I mean, whatever I have to teach you, brother, hey, it may not be much, but we can learn from each other, brother. You have a good day, brother. I hope this helped. If not, let me know, and then we'll go through it together, brother. You take care now, man. Have a good weekend. It's Red Dragon saying, ciao, brothers.